Welcome back, guys, to another video. Several things to talk about, especially with some bank analysts coming in to review some batteries, and Tesla is going to be among them as well. 2020 was a pretty good year, especially how during the pandemic, Tesla actually did pretty well as a luxury car manufacturer. A lot of people said Tesla would not be doing pretty well. In fact, they feel like Tesla will be doing pretty terribly. But if you're in the very beginning of 2020, you bought some shares of Tesla or some call options, you made a ton of money. The share price for Tesla went up like 600, 700% this year. It's pretty incredible. Like, I was pretty stunned by Tesla. They did really well. Like, they might even hit $1 trillion market cap next year, 2021. So let's talk about the first thing, which is some bank analysts. UBS analysts, or US Bank, compared batteries of 7 all-electric vehicles. This includes GM, Toyota, Tesla, Volkswagen, and a few other ones out there. And when it comes to battery technology, you think that Tesla is the best one in the industry. And guess what? US Bank analysts is trying to see the same thing. They did a recent teardown of different EV batteries, and they concluded that Tesla still leads the battery market. US Bank also noted that Tesla will be the king of batteries for the next 2 years. This is pretty nice, honestly. I wouldn't really mind that. And Tesla really is one of the best battery car manufacturers out there, and there seems to be some interest in battery research. Now, Volkswagen is probably the closest competitor with Tesla on a global scale because they invested like $30 to $40 million USD to a 5-year EV investment plan. US Bank also feels like Tesla's lead in batteries are getting slimmer and slimmer if they don't try to improve their production, etc. and stuff like that, because they're relying on suppliers like LG Chem, Panasonic, CATL in China way too much. And the best way to lead the market is to develop batteries that are good, way cheaper. This is what Tesla is doing. So in Battery Day September, they unveiled the 4680 battery cell. It has like 5 times more energy density and 6 times the power. Tesla also noted that it will cost 56% less to produce them. And this is pretty great, especially how the 4680 battery cells will most likely be produced in the Berlin Gigafactory, and then it will be stuffed into the Tesla Model Ys next year. And the Model Ys will be in Europe. It's kind of like a testing guinea pig. After the next couple years, if the 4680 battery cells turn out to be pretty good, they will mass produce it not only in Nevada, but Berlin and probably even Indonesia, because they're trying to set up like a nickel battery factory over there. But we could be seeing the 4680 batteries being delivered worldwide around 2022. So that is pretty nice. Tesla is already aware of these issues, so they are actually making a ton of battery facilities. If you check out Tesla's plans for battery domination in the next few years, it's pretty impressive. They're also working with the Indonesian government to set up a factory to extract nickel. Now, Indonesia is actually liking this idea and is trying to get Tesla over, and they actually are pretty supportive. And they're so supportive with a lot of these EV and techie companies that even LG got a pretty hefty and juicy contract. So Tesla should definitely get one as well. I feel like setting up this nickel factory in Indonesia, it's a phenomenal idea, since nickel isn't really like a super abundant resource, and nickel is the only thing that can make lithium-ion batteries more denser, which is why the 4680 battery cells are so cool, because they're super dense. And these 4680 battery cells will be produced in Berlin Q2 of 2021. In the Model Ys, they will test it for 1 to 2 years. If no problem erupts, they will be producing it on a massive scale. Could be seen in the Nevada Gigafactory making these battery cells as well. And fun fact, the Berlin Gigafactory, once it's fully operational, will be the world's largest battery factory. That's insane. And the Berlin Gigafactory also produces cars as well. The reason why I feel like this could be in Germany is because they might be selling these battery cells to their competitors like Mercedes-Benz, BMW, and Volkswagen. Because if you check out Samsung, they sell their screen panels to Apple iPhones. Samsung makes some of the best screen panels in the world. They also make the Samsung smartphones. Samsung's smartphone department competes with Apple's smartphones, but their screen department and their panel manufacturers, they just sell stuff to Apple, all right? So it's actually a really interesting idea, especially how batteries are the most expensive part of an electric vehicle. So with Tesla selling these battery cells to their competitors, especially in Europe, it's a pretty smart idea. Next up is Tesla is offering 3 months of FSD, or full self-driving package, as an incentive to purchase the vehicles before January 1st. Yes, Musk actually tweeted out saying that he will be giving out full self-driving if you purchase it before the New Year's. That's pretty crazy. I think Tesla is just like maybe a few thousand cars shy of 500,000 deliveries. It would really suck if Tesla ended the year at like 490,000 vehicles. That would be pretty bad. But keep in mind that quarter three, Tesla delivered a record of 139,000 vehicles, and Tesla must deliver 181,000 vehicles this quarter. That's 40,000 more vehicles compared to the last quarterly delivery. The automaker has also offered the usual free supercharging as an incentive to get people buying the car. But that isn't enough, so now Tesla, as a last-ditch effort, is offering 3 months free of full self-driving. This is pretty incredible. Tesla sells these packages for 10 grand. It's a really expensive software, and a lot of people seem to buy it. It's pretty good, but Tesla is also thinking about launching a full self-driving subscription program for 2021. If you're buying a Tesla vehicle and you're kind of iffy on the full self-driving, then definitely buy the Tesla before the New Year's, because you could get full self-driving for free for 3 months. If you don't like it, well, you're not really penalized. If you like it, you could opt in to buy the $10,000 autopilot. And the features will include navigation on autopilot, lane changes, automatic driving from highways on-ramp to off-ramp, parking, you could summon your vehicle, and the coolest thing is traffic light and stop sign control. If you're in like an intersection, you see the cars, pedestrians, the stop signs, the lights, the cars will automatically stop and check its surroundings and then eventually start moving again. It's pretty impressive. This is the FSD beta, and we will be seeing a wider release around January and February. Last but not least is India. Tesla may finally be coming to India. Now, whether or not a gigafactory will be set up is a whole different question. India's transport minister actually said that Musk's Tesla vehicles will be here next year, 2021. This is pretty big. Now, Teslas will eventually start a sales center and then hire more employees. They will be selling some cars, and then eventually they might be looking to set up a manufacturing sector in India. I'm not really sure how feasible that is. I think the retail center will definitely be set up really quick. The superchargers will be set up pretty quick as well. But we could be seeing, the Gigafactory Shanghai supplying India, and that would be a lot easier than straight up making a giant Gigafactory there. But who knows? India has more than 1 billion population. Their appetite for electric vehicles are increasing, and India has been promoting electric vehicles with a ton of incentives and also offering subsidies. So it's pretty nice. This is very similar to China in the very beginning. They were super strict about it and were banning fossil fuel cars in the coming years. And you also have China offering incentives and also subsidies, and a ton of people got into the EV craze. This is why Tesla sold super well. So I feel like if Tesla enters the Indian market, they will sell pretty well and maybe even surpass China. Who knows? That's about it, guys. Thanks for watching, and comment below. Happy holidays.